All right, and we're live. Let me turn down some music here. I hope everyone's having a great day. Wanted to hop on, and we're going to be talking today. Well, first and foremost, welcome to the Live Broadcast Podcast episode where we dive deep into the secrets of crafting a unique brand identity that really shines in the sea of competition. So today we'll be discussing top actionable items, very high level, that can help that you can take to build a brand that truly stands out. Okay, so let's get into it. Do you feel like your brand is drowning in a sea of competition? This may be you. Do you struggle to differentiate yourself from your competitors and attract the attention of your target audience? So, depending on what type of listener or viewer you are, first and foremost, in the comment section, if you could type in city and state, I'm calling in and watching and recording from Tampa, Florida. So whether that's for you lead generation for new business or maybe a recruiter for job opportunities, I have a nice mix of listeners. So I have everyone listening or watching that maybe are entrepreneurs and experts in their space, to executives and small business owners and consultants. So just to call that out there. So would love to hear from you if you understand, you feel pretty good about your brand identity and your personal brand, your business brand, whatever that might be most relative for you. And if you answered yes, I could use a little bit of help, then this episode's for you. So we have an exciting and informative, less than 15-minute episode ahead filled with tips and tricks that will really elevate your brand to new heights. So first things first, why a unique brand identity is essential, you might be thinking. So first, let's discuss why having a unique brand identity is essential, okay? So with many businesses and brands, let me turn this down a little more. I like a little jazz in the background. Okay, so with so many brands and businesses competing for attention, it's important now more than ever to really stand out in a crowded market. So as we know, whether it's lead generation or job search opportunities, what used to be a small number of competition is now extremely, if you want to multiply that by like 5 or 10. So we really have to think, what are we going to do that's going to make us uniquely authentic and uniquely still our genuine voice, but stand out from the competition as an authority, as a thought leader, etc. So this applies to you, absolutely. Your brand identity is what sets you apart from your competitors and competition and helps your target audience identify and connect with your business or your expertise or your leadership level, a little bit more on a personal level. So what that means would be, how do we connect and engage with the audience? The audience to me is, when you think of audience, maybe it's more of like a performance, but audience to me is really what comes to mind of who's going to be engaging with your brand and or your business. So whether that's on a website, on a resume, on a LinkedIn profile, like you want to add a little bit of personality and human element. Like people do business with people, whether it's hiring, whether it's with your actual business. So the goal is to really connect on that human-like, human-centric note and not just be talking about this great person, Jena, but like connecting with them, whether you are have special hobbies, or you're a mom, or you're a fur mom, or a caregiver, or whatever it is that makes you uniquely you, that you really lean into that, okay? It's so true. And how do we achieve, you might be asking, how do we achieve that unique brand identity? What are some actionable steps that our listeners can take away today? So some top actionable steps to build a unique brand identity would be, the first thing is to define your brand's core values and mission statement. So even if this is a personal brand, kind of thinking, where am I? Where do I want to go? What is my purpose and my passion? What gets me energized? Where do I want to be in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 and 10 years? This will help you establish a clear direction and purpose for your brand. And brand to me could be everything as you show up cohesively across all of your touch points. So whether somebody's going to your website or your LinkedIn profile or your Facebook page or Instagram, your LinkedIn company page, wherever it is that they're finding out about you, that you have a very similar look, feel, style, whether that's colors, fonts, the vibe, the copy of how you're communicating. And what's next? Next would be to identify your target audience and understand their needs and wants. So typically for businesses, some of their branding is going to be more focused on their target dream audience, while personal branding, you could be a little more conservative if you want, but the goal is to stand out, do something a little bit different to kind of catch the attention of the audience. We really want to use the brand to speak directly to our ideal customer, ideal client, ideal audience, whatever that might be in your scenario, and stand out in a crowded market. And what else can you really identify? Another step would be to develop a brand personality that resonates with your target audience. So the more human-like we are and the more relatable we are, the more likely we are to connect with others. I'm just going to pause if anyone wants to comment, city, state, country, wherever it is that you're watching from. I've gotten a lot more global engagement and global audience and global clients. So really excited to welcome you all, no matter what time zone you're on. I appreciate you joining. So this really includes the right tone of voice, visual elements, and messaging like we talked about originally, making sure it's really raw and authentic and genuine, a little touch of vulnerability, which people get a little nervous about. And it really accurately represents our brand's personality and values. So that's so important. That's how we really align with others that we might do business with, or we might get hired with a certain company based on having that alignment. The final step is to consider delivering on our brand promise and maintaining a high level of quality across all touch points. So no matter what the engagement is, making sure that you are good with follow-up. You're also good with overall communication. We're being, please, thank you. Thank you for your time, all of this good stuff. And then those are kind of the highlights for today as far as giving you insights into how to position yourself and kind of think a little bit differently when it comes to your online presence, your brand, or your business's brand, kind of a rollout. So that's high level for today. Did want to leave you all with, if there's any questions or any insights, what's working for you, would love to hear that, even if you're watching on the replay. And if you're ready to take your brand to the next level, I invite you to schedule a 20-minute discovery Zoom call with me. So I'll put that in the chat box as well as here. Let me just put the little link. I hope everyone's having a great day. I put that here in the banner. Make sure you can see it. And then I'll also drop that in the comments here so you have it. For Calendly, automation makes life a lot simpler and easy. But yes, I've opened up more time slots to be able to meet with you all. On a side note as well, I am hosting an 8-week beta group coaching program. So just a quick shout out for that. The doors close next Friday. So excited to just give a quick plug and shout out. So that's for 6 to 8 ambitious corporate women that are looking to escape the 9-to-5 grind and replace their 6-figure income within 6 to 12 months. So really, these individuals are really craving and excited about exiting corporate and having a plan and a strategy. They really are also looking for financial and time freedom and to not have to sacrifice financially for them and their family. So really excited about that launch. If you would like more information, feel free to reach out. I'll put my email here as well, the general email inbox. And I'll put that up here as well. But I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. If you have any questions about that beta group, would love to have you check it out. It is, for a short time frame, going to be half of the normal rate, but all of the great value and guidance and mentorship and resources and tools. So definitely member community and interacting and networking with other women nationwide. So stay tuned for that. But I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. This was a quick episode, but I'm so glad to be here and showing up and serving you all. And I'm really passionate about transformation, transforming individuals' lives through the work that they do and being passionate about that work and making it aligned with the lifestyle they're looking to live. So I will see you back here next time. Have a great rest of your day.